This is day 250 of my journey practicing freestyle dance, where I, the underdog, spent the last 250 days pushing my body to its limits training for this battle against my sensei and highly accomplished dancer, Vincent Patino. But first, I need to catch you up on how this beef started. October 11th, 2020. That was the day I participated in my first battles with my old crew, Vinny being a part of it. The battle format was 7 to smoke, which is basically like King of the Hill for dance. How it works is that each person gets in line to battle the existing winner. If the winner wins again, they keep the hill and the contender gets back in line. If the contender wins, they take the hill and the winner gets back in line. At this point, I'd been dancing for a few months, but my crewmates, they've been dancing for years. So with the competition stacked against me, I gave it my all, but as you'd expect, I lost. Not just once, but again, and again, and again. It became very clear that I couldn't beat any of them with my skill alone, so I needed to get creative. When the time was right, I attempted to do something I'd never done before. I won my first battle against Vinny out of all people. He was kinda salty about it. I low-key felt like I wouldn't be able to beat him again, and after 5 years, we never had the chance to see if my skills were good enough to give Vinny another run for his money. You see, life went on, I got a big kid job so I couldn't dance as much, and the whole crew slowly drifted apart. But today, that changes. On my first 100 days of training, I dedicated my time to do a set to impress Vinny. Click on the top right if you haven't watched that yet. But now, I'll be dedicating the next 150 days of my practice to settle the score and find out who truly is the better dancer, starting with day 116. This day started off with me doing the usual training, but now it's time to bring back the freeze check. A way for us to see how my breaking freeze progress has been going. Basically, I practice a freeze and you check it. Now it's time to stop sharpening the blade and actually start doing new things. For the past couple of years, I've actually been saving videos of dance moves that I've just always wanted to try. Right now, let's try to do a chair freeze. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to do a chair in one day. And the other moves I tried ended up going pretty similarly. So on day 130, I washed away the pain of my failures with some fun juice and danced at the club. The crowd seemed to like it, but soon I was really gonna regret it. Alright, so 2 days after I threw down that set at the club, I'm actually weirdly really sore. Also, I banged my knee doing an S drop, so that's, still recovering right now. So I decided to do some training that didn't involve putting pressure on my right knee. But what seemed like a small injury was much worse than I thought. Alright, 6 days since the injury and my knee still hurts. I think I banged it up a lot more than I thought I did. So after accepting that I now have the knees of an old man, it was time to shift my training approach.
Welcome.
The motto is stretch more, try harder. So if I can't try harder, then it was time to stretch more. Day 144 and my knee was starting to feel a little bit better, so it was finally time to redeem myself from my past failures and attempt to successfully do some moves I found online. I slowly worked on getting each movement down. And for the first time in this series, everything went smoothly. Day 146 and we're doing freestyle practice, so I think it's time for y'all to see how the competition is looking. Vinny is coming in hot with some clean sets showing a variety from slow and controlled to explosive movement. And I'm coming in with some solid musicality, popping, and explosive movement that can kinda look uncontrolled. But occasionally, that musicality and explosive movement align to create some extraordinary sets. Mayday, mayday, we have a problem. No, it's not the pimple patch on my face. No, it's not the cut I have right here from shaving, because I don't know how to shave for some reason. It's the amount of times I've practiced breaking and my headphones have fallen off. Now, you might have not seen it because I usually cut it off. I found a potential solution, and that is this bad boy. I have no idea if these are gonna work or not, so let's go to the gym and find out. I first started off with something easy like a freeze check, and they stayed on. But I'm gonna progressively test them against even harder moves. Day 174, and I think I might have forgotten to tell Vinny something pretty important. At the 250 day mark, I need a climax, so I'm gonna be dance battling you.
Alright.
Alright. We got it. And with that bombshell out of the way, Vinny would proceed to do some insane training in the following days to prepare for our battle, including cutting my hair because he's my barber. Now you might be wondering what I'm doing here in an airport. And you might be wondering what I'm doing on an airplane. And you guys also might be wondering oh my god. And you guys also might be wondering, what am I doing in Barcelona? Well, here's a hint. Yep, I'm on vacation, but that isn't going to stop me from training for this battle. Alright, so there's two things I want to do on this cruise. One is take a cool dance photo at every place we stop at, and we can consider this the ultimate freeze check. So the day before, we were at Barwell in Barcelona, and I thought this spot was pretty cool to do a candlestick stab. Unfortunately, my hand wasn't too happy about it though. And number 2 is to figure out, with no equipment, no studio, no mirrors, how we can practice dance on this cruise ship. So let's go ahead and figure that out. I started walking around to try to find a spot to practice, but then the spot found me. For context, this is the squad that came with me on this vacation. What do you mean, go dance?
It's a dance competition.
What?
Get free drinks. Go win us some free drinks.
Wait, you get free drinks for dancing?
It's a dancing competition. Go join. Go join. Hurry, hurry.
All right. I went in to tell one of the staff members that I was all in and ready to sell my talents for a $15 beverage. So with a huge crowd ready and watching, I was bamboozled. It was basically a ploy by the staff to get people on the dance floor, and I was played like a fiddle. But I guess I got some dancing in. Anyways, the search for a spot to practice continued, which led us to an open basketball court, which wasn't really ideal since we didn't want to get hit by balls. But a bit more searching brought us to this glorious spot. It's crazy. A whole studio right in the middle of the ship. So before we start practice, I have to introduce a not so secret goal of this video, and that is to reconnect with the old crew. These guys are the biggest reason why I started dancing in the first place, and ever since we split off to go live our lives, I've kinda missed them. So to start off, let me introduce you to my brother, Trisdan, who will be practicing with us on this trip. I started off by trying to practice windmills.
Oh wow. No, kick 3 more.
But I guess it was bad enough for Trisdan to start giving me a crash course on how to do it right.
You want to kick like towards your head, not kick up. So if I'm like here, like you have to be able to like lift your butt hips up.
So I have to just backspin onto the top of my neck.
Yep. If you want to do more. Yep. Oh, okay. Better. Yep. You can do a little bit more, but that's just part of getting used to like the actual motion.
Now we're on our way to the beautiful waterside city of Cannes, France. So why not take advantage of the water by doing a freeze by the beach? After an amazing day walking through the city, it was time to go back to the studio to practice more dance. Alright, so that was an L, but at least we had a plan B.
Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Patino. After years of being out of the realm, your boy is battling again today. Freaking wild, yo. Brother Tiger ended up pulling me out of the woodwork. Shout out to Kodiak. To see your growth and progression in the last couple years has opened up my mind to trying my best not to plateau. I'm just gonna end up saying my prayers of serenity. Whatever happens, happens. I'm honored to even still be able to do this. I told myself if I ever step back in, that it would be a showcase of how much has changed. I want to prove to myself that younger me still can't smoke me, man. I want to be able to still outrun me. I don't know, hopefully I honor that tonight. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself today.
The next day we were off to Livorno, Italy, where we got to see the ship Moby Zaza. Anyways, I'm sure you know where this is going right now, so let's cue the montage. Alright, so I'm back home. It's been a couple days since cruise arc, so here's what I learned. I started working on this exercise to get more comfortable on my upper back. We got this headstand into dolphin dive move now. I'm working on my back rolls into head freezes. And my windmills still kinda look the same, but at least things were clearer on what I gotta work on. Hey man, you got this?
Yeah, man. Thanks to Connect 4, yo. CT reppin'. Shout out to Dash, Bugs, and Tiger, yo. Wouldn't have been able to obtain that without those brothers, yo.
I'm supposed to be battling this guy, and he's already training his heart out. Like, come on. This ain't fair. Alright guys, so I have about a month before it's time for me to battle Vinny. And I'll be real, I'm kinda scared. Ever since this guy won that dance battle, it's like a beast has reawoken in him. So what I need to do is find out a way to beat him at his best form. Here's the plan. This is it. This is what you need to do to help me win. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Let me write down the actual plan. You just gotta do these two things, and I'm going to win this battle. And with strategizing completed, day 231 marked the day where things were going to get extremely serious with training. But first, we got a call from our next crew member, the man with the crazy windmills and the inventor of the quote, stretch more, try harder, Souk. However, I forgot to record the audio, so we called him again later, and this is what he had to say.
Souk, may you honor us with your famous words, sir.
What was it? Stretch more, try harder.
Let's go. Thank you, sir.
Now back to the training. It's the home stretch, and both of us were dedicated to becoming the one who comes out on top.
I'm training for it the same way that I've trained for everything else in the past, with the intention to accept punishment I'm probably gonna put myself through. When it comes to this, I don't take these exchanges lightly. The killer instinct is reawakened. Be damned if I let this bro outrun me in terms of musicality when my actual freaking battle name is in the music. It's all love, too. This is all love and respect, but bring your A game, dog. This is full Agni Kai, okay? You step in that cypher, get ready to get burned.
These past 250 days included some of the hardest training I've done in my life. Days where I crashed. Days where I bounced back. Days where I pushed my body to its limits, and I was dedicated to performing an unbeatable set. But before we start our battle, I need to introduce to you our battle officiator, DJ, and fifth and final person on our old crew.
It's my boy.
So 3 rounds, 1 minute each.
Let's go.
Let's see who wins.
Now with everything set and ready, it was time to battle.
Round 1. Fight!
So, there's something I haven't told you yet. The last few weeks before this battle, I spent a ton of time reviewing dance footage of Vinny and me to devise a strategy to give me the best odds at winning this battle. So for the first round, I focused on the styles I put the most time in.
Round two.
For this second round, it was time to show off some animation.
Round three.
And for the final round, to seal the deal on this win, I'm going to think up of a signature combo that he will not be ready for. So first, it's going to be a butterfly kick, whoosh, and then I do a dolphin dive, whoosh, and then I do some sort of turn to get me on my back, and then I do the little back crawl thingy like a wah 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 wah, and then I finish it off with a shoulder freeze. I was so tired that I completely messed up the combo that I've been practicing, but that wasn't going to stop me from trying to finish strong. That was the end of the battle.
You get to decide who wins.
Who won? Him? Me? It better be me.
What?
It better be me.
Come on.
I'm watching you.
Where are we gonna battle next?
I think I got just the spot. We're gonna do. This is the crew that made it happen. I love these guys.
I love my squad.
Hell yeah.
Hell